So let's have that entire conversation over again, this time with your microphone unmuted because you're a goof. Oh, man. So let me see if I can remember everything I said. It was awesome. It was awesome. We've got, we had a couple of great days, got quite a bit done, and especially overnight with the lines that we hooked up out of St. Louis going to, that's the ferry train station. That's the tram. There it is. Columbia, Kansas City, and Rolla. So we still have to hook up. Cedar Rapids is by ferry. We've got Rolla. We have to hook up St. James. We have to hook up. Kansas City's hooked up. Des Moines. I mean, it would be a tough call between Des Moines here or Des Moines going to Davenport. It is really tempting to send it to Davenport. I mean, that'll justify. It might make more traffic going across the bridge. Yeah, I think that's a later thing because right now, I mean, Davenport is part of the Rock Island line. It's critical to that bridge. Yeah, I know. And if we send this traffic up here, this one, it'll feed that better. I think when we get to Des Moines, we'll flip a coin. But I am, let's say 2/3. Yeah, let's bring it into St. Louis. Because all that's going to happen if we send it to Davenport is it's just going to put more people waiting here in Davenport. And there's currently how many? 89. How many Zephyrs do we have? We have 2 Zephyrs and they're only carrying 2 of 112. Yeah, because they've got this 31-minute round trip. They just never get out here. So the passengers are waiting forever just to cross over the Mississippi. Yeah, that is a tough trip there. And then even across the river. I mean, look, we got the Rock Island line here, 84 people waiting to cross the river. I mean, we literally could have 2 trains just going back and forth here at the river's edge, just going back and forth across. That might not be a bad idea. It would put traffic right there on the river, and then we'd be able to see it. We'd see. I mean, like the other day, we went across on a ferry boat, and we saw no bridge, no train going across the bridge. If we were to what? Well, we have a turnaround here. Are we working on Chicago again? We're in St. Louis, but this is close. And we have a turnaround here. I mean, we did some really nice train work here, or track work. So it could come up here, hit the station, and then it can turn around down here by the depot. We could have the Zephyr just direct to here. That's not a bad idea. And then the second part of the Zephyr just goes across the river. Well, yeah. Well, what are we going to call the second part of the Zephyr? I don't know. The Mississippi Crossing? The Rock Island Zephyr River Line? We could think of something. Yes, but it will put people going across the bridge. And right now, even the whole time we've been sitting here talking, no one's using this bridge. And that's just, I mean, this was initially going to be $70 million. Thanks to a conversation during chat a couple weeks back, we got it down to like 30 million. I mean, it turned out to be a really huge savings for us. All right, well, back to where we're here then. So we've got bricks to go to 3 places. St. James, Rolla, and down into St. Louis. Cape Girardeau is a ferry stop. We have to set that up. And then what about Jonesboro? See, Jonesboro pushes us down here. Then are we coming all the way down? See, we're in oil country, and then we're in Tulsa. And then after Tulsa, we're down here in Beaumont. So this is, and of course, Opelousas. This is a lot of territory in here. And I really think this is one of those we need 50 to 100 mil days. That seems a lot. Track isn't that expensive. Yeah, but look, I mean, we're going to be putting down a lot of track. I think once we start working in here, we really should be working on the oil at the same time. Because if we don't focus on the oil, we're going to have these goofy crisscross tracks all over. And if we just put it down right the first time, we'll save ourselves a lot of headaches. Well, where is all this oil going to go? I think it's all going into Opelousas. Yeah. And then from here, it gets hauled up river to be refined. And then downriver to be converted into fuel. That is a lot of coming up and down the river. I know. Well, if all the trains are going to come into here, why don't you just have them go up to here? Because this is the Mississippi River game, and this is supposed to be hard and challenging. I mean, you know, we can have the train go here. It's a no-brainer. Where's the challenge in it? And again, it's a transport company. We don't need the oil to be there quicker. We want to bring it here, set up a cool looking fuel dock system, and then transport it up. See, that's where we make our extra money and greatly increase our cool factor. Okay, so the title of this video is Train Station Manager. Are we doing station cleanups today? Oh my God, this map is just so huge. You know, this is our third time playing on a map this size. And I think the first two times where we focused heavy on freight and then we focused heavy on passenger, we really learned our lesson. You have to stagger it. If you don't, it just becomes, it gets ahead of you. And you have way too much of a demand. And then it becomes, okay, go set up 1,000 bus routes. And at that point, you just walk away because it's just too much. So this is the example of our station to work on. Okay, what's so special about this? Well, we've done a little bit of work to make it look cool. And we want to do this to the other stations in the area. Well, let's start with St. Louis. What are we doing here? Well, I'm not sure putting a water tower at the end of every one of these tracks is going to be all that awesome looking. Well, don't put it on the back of every one of them then. Just, I mean, it's an accent piece. I mean, it's not functional. So, place it down as an accent piece. Well, how many do you need to have to be a good accent piece? I would think, let's do this. Well, that one's got to be turned around. Yep. We need an interlocking station here. Oh yeah, that's right. We've forgotten to do those at all of our stations. Collision. She's colliding with the track. Ain't gonna let us put it there. Okay, how about over here? The end of the platform. Nope. Over here. There we go. Line it up nice and tight. All right. There you go. Just a few simple little things, and the platform looks a little better right away. All right. Anything else we can put in? I'm still a fan of doing the water tower thing. We've got a water tower over there in Anheuser-Busch. And I might put another one in over here. Yeah, but we could get a skyscraper or something in here. Let's not. Where are we putting the freight docks? Down here by the freight station. Okay, well, that still covers it then. Yep. All right, anything else you want to drop in? I would do another one of those REA buildings, but, you know, this is a passenger station. And I think we have a lot more luck with these things because of how they look with the fountains. Well, this also lets us put more people in the station. Yes, it does. A little smaller. Let's try that. Nope. How about this one? Yes, then you get the dinky garden. Well, nothing's going to grow in here. Yeah. Is that grow the right term? Yeah. All right, so let's make this a path for vehicles and traffic. What do you think you were building there? I have no idea. There we go. Yeah, see, we're adding a few little streets. Traffic can move around. They can get in differently. We're giving ourselves options. Well, you know, if you're going to do that, let's put the tram tracks on there in case the trams decide to go through there at all. Because that'll definitely get us more traffic. No, it won't. If we don't put a stop in there, well, it'll look like there's more traffic. See, that's what we're going for. We're all about looks here today. Should we put some plants and stuff in here? I actually don't know. See, because we're playing this to a very high level. The last two plays that we went through got to 60,000 and 72,000 population. And we started to experience some game issues. We could live with them. They weren't showstoppers. We did have a show-stopping bug that came through on the first play, but by the second one, we figured out which mod it was that was causing the problem. So technically, there was no showstopper. We fixed it. Okay. But yeah, you know, people walk down here, they go through. If we put a side entrance in here, I don't think it would make the, could you even fit one in there? Miscellaneous side entrance. I guess you could. Yeah, but then they don't go in through the front door. Well, let's make them walk through the front door. That's why we built it. All right, where's our next station? Well, we're over here at this guy. You know, eventually we're going to have to start using this thing. Yeah, when town comes out this way. Well, I mean, isn't town here already? It's pretty close. But, like, when this starts to populate, well, if that's going to populate, you should build a road there. Yeah, I know. Just to give it a little helping hand. Tools, streets, streets. Okay. Come on up here. That is crooked as anything. Yep. And it just keeps getting worse, doesn't it? It does. Do you not know the meaning of the word straight? Hey, it's my first time here today. No, it's actually not. You were here for 5 hours earlier today. Well, okay, we already fixed up the freight station, the Anheuser-Busch station. That one's looking good. Where's our next station? We have the one out here by the farm. She's got a tower. You gonna put a silo or something down here? You know, the silo is way too modern looking for me. But we could do, what about corn? That's gonna be under paint tools. Corn. Here it is. So we're looking for giant plotch, a plotch. Yeah, a plotch. Yeah, it's the second time you did that, man. It doesn't rotate that way. I know, there's got to be a way to rotate it. Some way to rotate it. That's rotating you. That's rotating the screen. As soon as I press the space bar, or the shift key, see, we get a plotch. Isn't that what this thing does right here? Damn it, man. Why did we not know that earlier? Because we're not paying attention, that's why. Okay. Big old cornfields. I guess it's corn. Yeah. All right. We haven't done anything with this yet. No, we have not. We got some wheat out here. We have to build a passenger station here. Yeah, I know. Where are you going to put it? Well, give this guy a water refill station under assets and water. Is that all you're going to be doing today? Just putting refill tanks on line after line? I mean, we're limited. It's the era of steam. I don't have a coal tender station. And we're not micro detailing. Well, we're here. Let's put in your train station. That is not the right size street. There it is. Oh, man, we put the wrong streets in across that town. Yep, you broke it. You broke St. Louis. There's no recovery now. You know, I thought I got rid of this earlier. This weird concoction station thing. It's doing this for some reason. It doesn't have to. That's ugly. Why is that colliding? Who knows? There you go. That is ugly. Yeah, and it's those nasty jaggies. Just do it this way. Make it look interesting. Do we still have catchment? Oh man, don't tell me you broke catchment. Why is the, yeah, we have catchment. Okay. You would have broken the bank if you'd messed that up. I hear you. Okay, why did you just restart? I thought we were putting a station down. I thought so too. And do an upgrade over here. Alright, now what? We need a passenger station. Where are you going to put it? Where is the passenger line? There's one over here. Does it have a water tower? No, it doesn't. Well, it's getting one now. Tools, assets, assets, water tower. Giving him two. I mean, I don't want to. We're giving him a switching tower. If we can fit it in. Can we fit this so it's on the platform? No, it conflicts. Try here. See if you can line it up, make it look good. Can you climb up there without going over the railing? Oh, look at that. It's right at that, right, that fit perfect. That fit perfect. You know, this reminds me of an episode in Red Dead Online when you have to do like this multi-stage mission, and one of them has you go to like a two-story of a train station whistle stop and fight it out upstairs and below. That's what these buildings remind me of. There's thousands of them across America. It should remind you of it. Yeah, whatever. Okay, here's your passenger service. Are the people of St. James getting service first? That's an option. Branches off here. Come straight over. This is a little ugly. Yeah, I wonder if we can come in underneath this. Show me track. Tracks. If you could have come in underneath that, I would have been like, that is cool. But nope, you're not doing it. Where's the highest point here? I think we were kind of at it just there. Yeah, I know. Just it's one of those things, you know, if you could do it. How much down do we have to go? Come on. None. She won't let you do it. Bastards. Come on. What are you doing? I'm trying to make it look awesomely cool. That's my criteria. Awesomely cool. Okay. Well, what if you come in from up here? I think coming in from up here is messier. I mean, here's the track. You would be on the express, bypassing right through Rolla, right over here. And then you would get on this line and then turn over. Why is this double track out here? It's a siding. Oh, okay. And then you come over here. You got to fight to get across this. Ooh, you can come up. You could go through the cornfield and then turn. Yeah, see, that's it. First off, that's a wheat field. It's not a cornfield. And the wheat is interesting. Yeah, I don't think it's interesting enough to us. It could be. Yeah, but we're fighting a lot of hill traffic over here. I mean, we got to climb up that hill, cross over this, get through this field. Then you'd be right in the middle of town, or over here on the edge. Yeah, I think we can get to the edge of town right here, or even right here. Heck, we could. This guy is definitely elevated. I wonder if we redid this. Pardon me, that's the zoo I live in. If we redid this stretch of track so that it stayed at this elevation, well, that would kind of look. Because first off, this is loaded when it comes down here, so this is no problem for it. Yeah. What about this guy though? Well, he does dip down quite a bit. I mean, we could justify leveling him back up. Okay. Can we come through here then? Well, let's try just this piece. Yeah, no way. It's not over here. Oh, come on. You're gonna keep digging until you find gold, aren't you? I mean, that's how winners win. Okay, let's say you do get to come through here. Because if we raise this up, then you'd be, well, you'd still be this side. Yeah. What's the height difference here? Well, you're here. And then 1, 2, 3. See, you're not even 3. So you'd be coming underneath and have to come up to here. You know, what are you, in New York City subway? No. See, that's the problem. Well, then where do we cross over? I think we do another one of those bridges from here. You know, like this height across. Keep it even. You know, what color are we going to use? Well, we use our favorite color, the blue. Here she is. Then what happens? Well, she's got a nice gentle slope down this hill to guide her right into town and right back out. Oh, there's some benefits there. I know. And as the town develops, it'll wrap around the track. And if we want to, we could make the return hug the freight track. Oh, even better. Yeah. Yeah, I think we could do that. This is looking like a favorite. What happens on this side? Well, we come right down to the ground. And then we find that piece of track that comes out of St. Louis. That's the tunnel. Oh, we could bring it right to the tunnel. Yeah. And that would give us, that's a train in there. That would give us another piece of siding at the tunnel entrance. You know what? We're going to take that. Let's do that. Give us a really good piece of tunnel coming out. Why are you climbing? Because you did something with the track selector and you set it to the wrong height. Okay. Are we done making stations look beautiful? No, we're not. But we're doing them as we travel around. 120 to to here. And then 120 in. I'd buy that. Do we want to make this a bridge? That'd be a very long aqueduct. I know, it's tempting. What does it look like? Where's the icon? It doesn't even give us a choice. Okay, then I guess that's our choice. Our choice is nay nay. All right, let's put our station in. Is she an express? No, she's not. She's just a local station. Passengers with the overpass. Give us a medium building. Give us. Do you want 2 tracks? No, just one. We're going to hit the station, loop in, and get out of here. Might we not be going anywhere else? No, there's nothing around here. Anything else that comes out of here is going to go down to St. Louis. Okay. Now let's see that magic you talked about with hugging the freight line. It's not very good. See, you're losing on one end as you pick up on the other. 68s. Okay, you barrel out of the station and then you slow back down. There's no benefit to that. See if we can get like a better average speed. Something like this. I guess so. If that's the best we can do on your failed awesome plan here. All right, bring us down. And in. Okay, that's way too much. Yes, it is. Okay, bring us down. Okay. Now, how about you click onto the track we're building? Right there. There you go. Now, you're at speed. Yes. But you're doing this little bend. Yeah, back up just a little bit. Try it now. Slow down. A little faster. Full speed. All right, that's much better. Okay. Now, how's this one getting over there to that one? Yeah, that's a good point. She's going to have to start making her turn right now. Okay, you think that's going to... I do not know. 56. And you are burning... You are not climbing out of here well, are you? No, we're not. Matter of fact, we're falling down. The exact opposite. Right, let's try it again. Get over here. Too much curvature. Yeah. Bring the piece off the bridge. Let's start there. Give us something to hook into. Something like that. Yeah, we can fix that. We'll fix it in post. Fix it in post. By the way, for the 2 people watching tonight, first off, thank you so much for tuning in. My heartfelt appreciation. Thank you. Secondly, feel free to say anything in chat. I appreciate backseat driving. Okay, you want him to tell you that sucks and it ain't going to work? I think we all know that. Yeah, you're going to... Do you think that's enough? No, I don't. Well, there goes your dreams of touching the freight line. It was hopes, not dreams. Where are you touching? Yeah, apparently not at all. I know. That's why I laughed at you. We are doing a lot of friggin' eyeballing here. All right, try it again. What is this? That's in the industry. That's what we call a bad. That, well, that's a bad. So you want us to come up here, set our hopes high, and then come over here. Well, you're on a hill going up anyway, so you're going to slow down. So you're just defeating any motivation we might have. This is such a huge circle for no purpose. Why did you make the circle so big? I don't know. Let's fix it. Stop the dream of touching the freight line. Okay. And just get us out of here with a 50. And bring us up here. See, nice and even. Yeah. Much better. And now, hook us in. Take us to the bridge. We're at the bridge. Okay, now, which side is the slopier? You know, didn't we just say that we didn't have this going on? Yeah, apparently we do. Well, let's fix it. I think you deleted the wrong side. I think I did too. But I hate to see those things where the track is right next to the track next to it. And they're jagged. Like it stands out as like a big sign that says placed badly. You know, and here's the problem. We're not in a rush. We're not short of time. Well, I guess this is incoming. Okay, she's over here, and she's heading down to the station. She swings in, and the platform's on her right side, where it should be. No, it's not where it should be. It's where it's easier for us to do it that way. And then she drives out. Can we fix this gully? I think it's more of a gullet. Okay, we're going to flatten this, and we're not going to spend all our money this time. You say that like it's possible. I question whether it truly is. Because this thing just wants to take all your money. How far are you going to go? You going to fill in the whole valley? No. But I am going to smooth this out. That is what... Smooth. Smooth there, man. Smooth. Okay. Flatten. Do we have a level? No, we don't. It's just flatten. Okay, we'll come across here. Isn't that making it worse? It is. Try it from here. Try it again. And again. And again. Just smooth it. Let's get out of here. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Victory. Now, well, this was a big V. Now it's a smoother, softer edge. That's our victory. Okay. Do we think we have a viable train station? Well, first off, this isn't Upper St. James. It's St. James. Okay. And we need a bus terminal. We need a bus depot, too. Road vehicle depot. Stick it over here. So we can see it by the train. Well, the freight train, at least. Okay. Are we doing a bus stop? How many people are here? 100? Not even 100. Yeah, they're not getting a bus stop. They're getting bus stops, these things. Does this cover the station? Yes, it does. Okay. I'm down here. Come back here. How far around are you going? We'll put one here for future expansion. And then we'll put one here. Okay. Now, bus route, St. James. B, St. James. You spelled every letter incorrectly there. One more time. Come on. Okay. Now, where'd it go? It's all the way up here in the list somewhere. Good luck finding it. Do you know how alphabetical order works? Yeah, but it's not showing up here. Where did it go? How did you lose? Did we forget to put the B in? I'm pretty sure we didn't. Then where did it go? It's got to be in here somewhere. All right, man, how did you misspell something and lose it in the list? St. Paul, St. Louis, all the St. Louis crosstowns, the St. Paul Bloomington. Why is that not up here? Oh, because you didn't abbreviate St. Paul. Well, are we fixing that right now? I mean, why not? Let's just get distracted from the thing that's broke. I mean, because none of this is helping us find the thing that was missing. You know, we'll figure it out. St. Paul 1, 2, St. Paul Bloomington, Vicksburg, White Kitchen, Winona, B, because you put a period after the B. Yeah, why did we do that? We have never done that before. That is so weird. Why did we do that? Hey, I don't know. You're the one typing. Well, you're the one typing broken stuff. St. James. Okay, start at the train station. Come around town. Head on out by the freight yard. The newly developed section that hasn't started yet. Go past Old Town, and you're back home. All right, give us a couple wagons. Wagons, you say? Yes, passenger wagons. You mean a stagecoach? Yes. The wagon. Are we that close to Kansas City? I guess we are. There's no truck route to Kansas City. No, there's not. Huh. Okay. We need to get back to St. Louis. All right. New line. Mopac? Yes. New line. Mopac. St. James. Well, you did it again. Excursion. Tell us again why all these lines are called excursion. Well, because when you go back to the starting of the Union Station in St. Louis, that was how they had placard signs for many of the trains. St. James Excursion. Okay, she picks up here. What track's she going on? Yeah, what track is she going on? Track 4. Okay. Then she comes across town to switch. She can go to either track, and she picks up and loads no one. Now she comes out to St. James. Let's see if it works. It does. Look at that. I mean, was there any doubt? There was quite a bit of doubt. Quite a bit. Okay. So now, one way, no. She can wait here and she can clear here. Okay. Let's buy a train. Are we going to take a ride? You know, let's get a little more of the detailing done first. Because we don't actually have that many stations around here to touch. And we're not actually doing that much. Yeah, we're just putting down a water tower or an interlocking signal tower. Whoa, what is all the way out here? Kansas City. Oh, yeah. She has a water tower on both ends. Okay. Yes, I like what we've done here. I'm liking it so far. Give me another one down here. What are you doing? There you go. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we would put a small town here. Maybe when we get to like 1900, after we're on our second loop around the map, we go to where these factories are isolated. And if there's, I mean, is there any chance this town's going to grow out to here? No, there's not. Well, buildings, cargo. Why are you looking at trains? Cars, buildings, cargo, truck stop. There you go. Okay. Give us. Okay, which way you coming in and going? Platform's on the left, so you're coming in this way. Okay, let's make sure. Because you might not have it right. Well, we'll figure that out. Delete that. Give us an input. Give us an output. Okay, let's build some road. You have to accept. Okay, I accepted. I mean, nothing can be built in that gap. What are you doing? I don't know. I was thinking I run behind the back of someone's house. Ma'am, have you considered buying in our new neighborhood? Not only is it surrounded by a brick factory, but the trucks will run behind your house all day and night. What are you doing? I thought that, I seriously thought they needed bricks here. Okay, we're not in Brownsville. I just assumed that they were next to the brick factory, that they needed bricks. Didn't you make a video for today? A thumbnail? Yeah, what's it called? It's called 3 Brick Trains. Okay, well, I mean, we're not going to tear it down now. It's built. I mean, eventually it's going to need bricks. I mean, okay. If that's what you want to tell yourself. Anything else you want to put here? I mean, not really. Once the trains are coming in, they'll be filling this place up, and the bricks will fill the platform. So it kind of covers itself. Maybe in a later era, when we start putting down things like the problem is all the assets are way new. They don't look 1870. Speaking of 1870, when are we turning the clock on? I think we should be turning it on tonight. This is Des Moines. Yeah, we haven't put a station here yet, have we? No, we haven't. Well, how are you going to... Oh, that's right. We didn't know what we were going to do. Anybody have an opinion? I mean, seriously. St. Louis it is. Where's the line? Well, I think before we tackle that, what's going on up here? See, this station is woefully undersized. Yeah, I know. But for the time being, I mean, and all we have to do to move it is kind of just nudge it and put more track over here. Okay, just so you know. What if you put in a tower? Does it give you them both? Well, yes, it does. No, it doesn't. It doesn't give you the... It doesn't give you the... Wow, look what this thing does to the terrain around it. Yeah, it's pretty weird, isn't it? Yeah, come down here. Cut out the weird stuff. And water. And town water tower. Where are you putting this thing? How about a little hill? Actually, the little hill will be over here. Okay. Now what else? Well, we're not crossing the Mississippi. Why, we can't swim? No, I mean, we finally made it across here. We're not jumping back over at the first chance. We touched Kansas City. Anywhere else? I mean, St. Louis. What about Rolla? Did we put anything? Yeah, we did. Okay. Oh, Columbia. Did we do anything up here? I mean, just something. No. She'll get a water tower. How much different does this look? I mean, it's stone at the bottom. Yeah, the antenna's at the top, or it did give away, though. I mean, I'm not buying that at all. Okay. All right. This is called, you were putting down that, when you put those down, you got to delete them. It was my guide. Okay, but your spiritual journey's over and your guide has to get put away. All right, let's, what about at the forest out here? I think we were already here. You sure? We'll find out in a second. Yes, because we planted the fields. Okay. We planted the fields. Man, if we had something that looked like tanks. Well, let's find out if we do. Assets, tank. That's way too modern. Storage. Silo. Yeah, see, we built this already. This is, ooh, this is nice. And this is, are those air conditioners? No, they're not. Well, I guess we could try this. You better make sure you're not cropping a train in that building, buddy. I hear you. What if we do it over here, though? Something like this. You're limiting how many trains can service this station. Not really, because we've got one incoming. Yeah. And then I think, man, you better expand this station before you put that down. Well, when you expand the station, you're going to lose these people. And then this thing's going to be met. Well, no, because we'll just bring the tracker down across here. All right, I'm just a little leery of this thing. I know, but it is cool looking. Yes, it is. But maybe it belongs out there at the farm. Okay, we'll put this out at the farm. Now, make it so we can see it from the river. Ooh, good idea. Put it down here. Is it going to mess up your water tower? Well, it's going to mess up that rock. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's plenty of room under this. And the water tower is fine. Yeah. Can we see it from the river? Why do you want to see it from the river? Well, because it's the Mississippi River map. And if we can see it from the river as we're sailing on by. Oh, yes, we can. Awesome. See? That's why we made it a point to say this is a detailing day. We got to do a little bit of detailing. You know, if you don't make time for detailing, you never get to it. Okay, I mean, whatever. Do we need to do any more detailing there, Van Gogh? Oh, yeah, the tanks. The tanks go here. Okay, where are you going to put them? I mean, we got stuff here already. And we got to put in the pier and the other terminals, the other freight yards, freight stations. Yeah, down here because they need a chance to get out. Okay, don't yell at me. I'm with you. But let's find a place for them. What were they under? Silo. Yes, yes, here they are. Man, I'd put them right here, but then they blocked that one. Yeah, the back of this building ain't that interesting. Well, it would be if we let the trucks pull from here. Because, you know, we could actually make the truck stop here. Oh, really? Yeah, see, we got this truck stop over here. We can put it over here. Tell me more. We could put the truck stop back here. And the trucks come in and out across the street. Okay. I don't know. See me later. This, I don't want to junkie the stuff up. This is cool. I just don't. I mean, there's nothing in these tanks that those trucks will be handling. Yeah, it's. Put them on the side of the building. I mean, we know we can see that from the river. Yeah, it's a whole production facility there. That's what we're going for. Big old place. See if we had a smaller water tower. Sir, we do. We do? Oh, that's right, we do. I remembered this yesterday. Look at this. Water tower. Yes, we'd like it a little smaller. And then we get this. So we can actually have that. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, see, every time we scroll by on the river, every time we take a screenshot, it will have something interesting going on. It will look like something. I mean, that's what we're going for, right? Something? I guess so. All right. Can we have a train yet? Yes. Yes, we can. Well, that means we're only getting one train. Yes, because there's the line, number 4. Okay, Rolla. Let's have your train. She's a 77. Oh, yeah, we don't know if we need that. Give us the Columbia. She's a 77. That's not the Columbia. Columbia has 2 trains? Yeah, because of the hill. Wow. Did you not know that we had 2 trains on there? No, I really didn't. I didn't. Well, when's it going to have 1 train? When we can get a better engine. Yeah, but as soon as we get a better engine, there'll be better passenger cars, and then we'll just weight that down too. I know it's our It's our ammo pack. All right, this is the St. James excursion. I win. I win. All right, let's put her on her line. St. James excursion. Let's go meet her at the depot where she's about to be born. And we are going to take her for a small ride. All right, everybody. First ride on a brand new train. Let's go. Missed it. Caught it. First time. That delay was lag, it wasn't me. Don't do that in the tunnel again. that was not good time. Alright, brand new blue bridge, here we come. Technically it's an aqueduct, but no, it's a viaduct. Sorry. Viaduct and a bridge. Well, because it does cross over the railroad tracks. Wait, does this cross railroad tracks? Pretty sure it does. We'll verify that in a second. Yes, it does. A little too early there. But it's obvious when you're early. Look at that, passenger's first time. Well, we brought 5 people out, so success. Look at that, victory. Taking 6 people back to St. Louis. Let's see how our speed is. We're stuck with it now, but I mean, that could have been evened out a little better. Brought the slope out more. Yeah, but that would have been too much and we wouldn't have liked it. Yeah, probably. That is a 77. And this one's going to Columbia. She'll hop to the express lane on the right. There she goes, up that hill. Alright, what's next on our list? Well, we've got to fix up,
Been feeling trapped down on the floor.
Yeah, we got to fix up some things.
Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chain up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy.
Come on, man, stop listening to the music. Sorry, I get distracted. These songs aren't on here because I don't like them. They're on here because I listen to them anyway.
Away from things I let go, floating on the way.
Now, what are you going to do when you need a 3rd or 4th track in here?
We go all the way.
Yeah, that'll
when
be...
you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up.
See how much money we made with 6 passengers.
And face that another day. We go bottoms up.
30,000. Not bad. And she's taken 31 back already. Wow. That is a success. Alright, man. Put the regular music back on. Well, you didn't have it on all this time. I know, I noticed. But that's the point. We play them both. We got regular music and train music. Okay. Let's head over to... You know, I'm surprised we don't need like a signal here. Just to keep these guys... Well, you have a signal right here and you have the diamond. Oh, yeah. And then there's the turnoff here. You know... I wonder... No, we're not going to bring... Because they'll only be in here for a second. They have to get off. This is a dedicated out. We keep the dedicated out to speed up the traffic. They turn off here. You know what? Put an exit signal here. Okay. One-way exit signal. Clear the main. Clear the main. Okay. Because we have an entrance signal. Yeah. Any others out here? Yeah, we're good. All right, let's go to Des Moines. Yeah, well, how are we going to get there? That's an interesting point. I mean, we could express through Rolla. All right, then what happens? Well, here's what happens. We get lost looking at the map and we forget which way we gotta go. Okay, go put the station down first. No, because if we put the station down, that's Columbia. Okay, this is going out to Kansas City. It's quite a trip. Yes, it is. What the hell's Kansas City? Well, Kansas City's definitely part of St. Louis. I mean, okay, but where is... Oh man, that is out there. Yeah, I know. That is a crazy distance. Yeah. What about what if we service it through Columbia? Well, I don't know how I feel about that. Because you're going to come across here. Yeah, go slow. So far, this ain't that bad. You come across this. Wham. That's not Des Moines, though. That's the factory. Yeah, Des Moines is over here. So, why is this guy stopped? He's not stopped. He's just moving slow. Moving 25. Okay, so we come across here. Yeah, there's a lot of... Is there a lot? There's a lot of down there. It's a little bit wavy. Make for some interesting... Yeah, so we make it down this wavy trip here. Okay, then what? Well, we get to here. Yeah. Well, we don't need to be following it. So... You're suggesting what? Well, initially I was suggesting we come underneath here through a tunnel to this side. And that gives us more of a chance to slope up to then get up that hill. There's a lot of hill. I mean, seriously, this is the hill you're going to climb up? Look at it. What for? Well, there's got to be a better way to do it. I mean, remember this rock, because it's definitely a good bearing point for a planning track. What if we follow the freight line? And then what, just come up here? Like this? You're still not even halfway there. Ouch. Yeah, I know. This is quite a bit of territory here. See, she's going downhill. She's more than happy. All right. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, that's why we're talking about it. Okay, look. I mean, did we lose the town? Yes, you've lost the town again. The town is over here. Oh. Okay, wait. Why aren't we servicing it by here? Well, because that's too far. We'd have to run trucks. We don't really care. Okay, but I have a feeling that if you put a boat here and sail it up here, where are you going to go to? Oh, that's right. We're not up outside of Minneapolis. That's Rockford. Yeah, and Albert Lee. Yeah, you're way down here. Um, well, you're the one that said it wasn't going to Davenport, which would have been very easy, just straight across, and boom, it feeds Davenport. Yeah, that's too simple. We ain't doing that. I mean, later when we come back around and we're in modern time and we're running subways all over, or intercity expresses, that's a different story. But, and at that point, the highway will take people there anyway. Okay. But again, how are you getting out of here? Well, good point, good question. Well, it was no point, it was all question. This is... okay, let's try this. Come across this. Yeah. You gotta leave this open? I mean, again, we don't earth move for no purpose. Okay. By the way, you're not on a train. Slow down. Alright, so we come across here. Dude, you just broke the train down here. Ugh. Be careful what you're doing. Alright, so we come across here. Okay, now what? Well, we still got a long... yeah, but it's a long hill. It's not a lot of slope though. This is a very gentle... dude, there's a lot of hill. It is a lot of hill. Yeah. And yeah, still going. We still haven't intercepted the track yet. Yeah. Yeah, see, you're getting... distracted by it. Because it's so much slope there. I know, at that point all we're doing is fighting to come up the hill and then going down around this thing. Well, I mean, hey. Where's that stub? Does the stub over here get us anything? It gets us to the other side of the track. Okay, but can we use it? We'd be coming down here. Trying to get down. How's that look? Huh? It's too much slope. Can't build it. Yeah. But we could destroy a couple of buildings here, but the station right here. I don't understand, but Kansas City is over there. No, Kansas City's all the way down there. Well, what if we route through Kansas City? Did you build Kansas City as an express station? No. Okay, well, then how do you expect to throw an express train through here? I mean, we can always tear the station down and rebuild it. Oh. Boo. We just put it down. We're not, you've committed to it. I'm not sure that's a rule. Yeah, but from here we could just come straight across. We could cross the lake. This is freight track. This is technically supply track. Well, it's on the freight line. It's freight track. Okay. But we could come over here we could climb over, cross the bridge, cross the lake with a bridge. And now we're here. Then what? We're in this big grass field, and there's the town. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. No, it's just not interesting. No, it is not. You're picking the cheap, flat, lazy route to Kansas City. Yeah. But it'll work. No one's not saying it'll work. We're just saying it's cheap and lazy. I mean, get on this side of the freight line. Okay? Ride just a little bit over top of it. Okay, and then what? I'll carry it around here, past this big tree. Where are you going? Yeah, I don't know. Well, we got this tunnel we can take. Where does this take us? Takes us over here to this little valley. And we climb up. You know this is a supply line. Yeah, it's a supply line. And now you're at Rolla? No, this is St. James. Well, you're at the freight train side of St. James. Yeah, where's that passenger line? She's right here. And we could curve up to meet her. Man, why does this feel like you're going around the world? Okay, let's do a crow fly thing here. As the crow flies, we're in St. Louis. Okay, turn a little bit. Now you're over there, Kansas City. You still got a way to go to get over there to Des Moines. Well, as the crow flies to Des Moines is along here. Can we do anything with that? Well, we haven't yet. This is a weird looking rock. Yeah, I know. Strange we've never noticed it until right now. You know, you're squirreling this thing. I'm not squirreling it. I'm just saying. We've not paid any attention to coming this way. All right, so you come up here. Now you just fall into Mississippi. Yeah, that's. And now you're back up here on this thing. And you still got to get down there to Des Moines. This is not a, this is not cut and dry. No, it's not. It's not close enough to the water to run ferry service. How many people are in the town? 120. We could move it. And we only do that when we make big errors. Do you want to look up Des Moines and see if it's on a river? Sure. Let's just gamble that. Is there a chance that Des Moines is on a river? Let's see. Des Moines. Where is Des Moines? Here's the funny thing. Des Moines is just south of Sayreville, which is just south of a big lake. The big lake Gitchagumi? No, I don't know. Is it a lake or is it a river? No, it's just a lake. Yeah, and it's to the west of another lake. I'm not seeing any river. Well, I mean, here's the Mississippi way out here. Yeah, nowhere nearby. All right. The water is not an extra. It's not going to help us in Des Moines. Okay. So then, what are your other options? Well, we've already said that we're not going to. We're not going up here. We're not? No, we're not. We are not going up to... We're not going to Davenport. That's Chicago and the Rock Island line. Okay. Then what else? I don't know. Don't know what to tell you, buddy. That's dude, not buddy. Alright, dude. That's what my grandchildren call me. Yeah, see, Kansas City's too easy. The river doesn't help us. Because I don't think anybody will take it from here to St. Louis. Yeah, I don't think they will either. I mean, as it is, how many people are waiting on the river now? Davenport. Not a person. Yeah, see. So, it's got to be a train back to St. Louis. Or it's Kansas City suburb. It's a state capital. It can't be somebody a suburb. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, figure it out, man. It's a state capital. We can't shirk it. It's going to get good service. Well, we're not running a tunnel across the world. No, we would never do that. All right, come out of here. Cross over the freight line. However you do it. Start your climb. Start your curve. Start your slow climb. Make another turn. Bring it back around. And you make it up here to the summit. And you have a beautiful view of Rolla. Is there no other way? Well, actually, interestingly enough, it looks like if we come through here, we won't be climbing that much. We'll be making a cut in. Oh, we're not making a cut in that big. Yeah, we're definitely not. The most thing we can do is from here. Where are you going? We're going over there. What are you doing over here? Because I think that's what we said we were going to do. All right, just give me 100K segments. Let's just take it nice and slow. Let's get over here. Okay. Let's get down here a little bit. You can't stay at 120. I think we gotta S-bend this a little bit. Oh, seriously? You're gonna viaduct it all the way down? No. No, that would be tagging. You know, we could come under this. Yeah, but then it sticks you over here. So it doesn't help you. Well, the track is all the way over there. Yes, it is. Cut across here. Okay, now start a turn and go up. Just let's baby step it. Where's the other piece of track? She's over here. Well. Oh man, that's genius. What, dropping down to 62? That's not genius. That's horrible. Back up. come in a little bit. And your speed is just biting it here. No. 120. Okay, now bring it around and down. I don't think it looks good to do that. I think for this piece you'd have to flatten it and make this its own viaduct. Are you serious? I mean, that's a little... Yet at that point, why aren't you touching here? And crossing over. And then you could follow it down to here. And then what? Well, branch off. I mean, this goes nowhere. Still not going anywhere. Yeah. But that keeps the passenger train higher. Okay, what's the point? Well, we'll be able to see it better. The passenger trains are way smaller than the freight trains. Okay. If that's the basis of how we're laying track now. All right, just do this. Let's get over. Back this up. Is today free track day? Because you're spending a lot of money on track. No, it's not free track day. 120. Okay. What? Well. Seriously? Goes through forest. Well, that is a plus. Are you going to keep that? No, because it's crooked. And I would have loved to have kept it otherwise, but it's crooked. All right. So come up here. Yeah. And that's the turnaround. Okay, this is a siding. That goes to Columbia. And this goes to Des Moines. Come up here. You just got to get a little bit of altitude up here. Okay. And then we got to lower this. So I guess we're wasting energy to climb. Yeah, we're wasting all this energy to climb up here. And then we're immediately going down. Alright, well, how much do you want to clear it out? I would say, like from here. We'll place it as one big piece. Let's see if we can get a little flatter. Don't erase that tree, she's nice looking. Okay, now hook this up. There she is. And come down. No, you're not. She's not going to let us. Really? How much are we coming up here? That's pretty flat. Is this just a natural flat? Could be. I mean, the hill's creating an optical illusion for me. And then now we start our descent. And how's the descent look? She looks pretty cool. Get a view of all of this. Okay. Can't complain so far. Nope. All right. Now here comes the hard part. then what? Yeah, then what is a very big question. I would say let's put the station over here. Just come over a little bit. Just come over a little bit. There you go. Okay. There's our main thoroughfare through town. Click. Come on, just there you go. No, let me go. Okay, passenger.
Hello.
It's Crowbar.
Yeah, I'm back.
Crowbar, welcome to tonight's stream of Transport Fever 2.
All right.
I've been at it for an hour and 34 minutes, and we have 3 viewers.
Nice.
They've been asking questions like, who are you, and why do you suck so much? And I'm like...
I doubt that. They don't talk, do they?
and I'm like, Anna, get off the computer.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta tell the wife. Say, hey, honey, I love you.
But I'm huge in NORAD. So how was dinner?
It was good. It was pretty simple. We had some leftover coleslaw. I made some hot dogs. We actually had chili cheese dogs for dinner tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good. Some leftover cucumber salad too. Cooked them on the grill. Got some nice stripes on them. Come on.
Our big thing here for cucumbers in the summertime is cucumbers sliced up with sour cream and a cucumber salad. And because she's Irish, a little bit of salt. That is not letting me do that. So what's on your gaming plans for this evening? I saw you logged into the space engineers, or not the space, the Astroneer, not Astroneer.
Empyrion
server
I was on there
yeah.
for a little while. Earlier this morning, yeah.
Yeah, there's been 12 people on there over the last 2 weeks. They've been using it as their own little home.
I was wondering, because it says that it's supposed to be the 1.8 version of what's it?
Reforged Eden.
Reforged Eden, but it on the opening screen it says it's 1.7.
The server is running 1.88 of Empyrion. And then it's running the 1.7 version of Reforged Eden.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because Reforged Eden is pushed out to the workshop as a mod for solo game players, on a server, you have to go and grab the files, take them to the server, rename the directory number that you put them in. And then you got to make sure that there's nothing in the update that is scenario breaking. But I mean, for most people, unless they're real hardcore about it, they're not experiencing with so much content, that it's breaking for them. Why can we not do this? Trying to build a tunnel here, and it's just fighting me a little bit. Come on. Well, I hate to do it, but we gotta break the other track. Figure out why it's not letting me get back through here. Oh, look at that. Let me connect. Now we flatten this down. And we're 120 all the way through. Look at that. It's like all I had to do was remove the track that I was trying to go underneath. And I have like a perfect piece of maximum speed freight or passenger line running through here. And now I just have to go put the other piece of track back. It's funny sometimes how, and yet I've seen people online complain about it. It's like, you know, this thing lays track everywhere, you know, and if you play with it enough and it's fickle, you know, that just means that you're asking it to do something other than, hey, we got wide open spaces here, you know. So of course it's gonna. Oh, now we get to put a bridge for the cars here. Exciting days. And look at that. Old Rusty. Old Rusty. Perfect. I did a little bit of train station detailing tonight. I was trying to figure out if the trains to Des Moines should come from St. Louis or from Chicago. It's a tough question.
And what did you decide?
I decided St. Louis. Because number one, I went and looked at the St. Louis station pictures I have from the turn of the century. And there's a big sign, the Des Moines Excursion. So they sent a train directly from St. Louis to Des Moines. That was the first thing. The second thing was, if I send the train to Chicago, then it's got to go to Davenport, Rock Island, and cross the Mississippi. And there's already enough traffic on the Rock Island line. And I kind of felt like taking a state capital and not having it go direct to a major station was not the way somebody would have built a railroad track. Because I assume people go to state capitals more than they go to the middle of nowheres. I mean, it's just a way of thinking about it. But I mean, in terms of game terms, the game doesn't care. You know, one city isn't the same as the other.
Right.
But you know, I'm trying to add a little bit of color commentary to my map here. So, I mean, that's why the cities are placed out exactly geographically where they are to other people. Or as reasonably close as I can make it and still laugh and say it in a straight face. You know, like here we are in St. Louis heading south to Minneapolis.
Yeah. Something's wrong with your map. I think you got it upside down. Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, like I was sitting here, there's a real easy train trip from Des Moines to Kansas City on my map. It's like, okay, but that's not really, like, is it a trip from Des Moines to Kansas City? Nah, it's just going to go through Kansas City and go to St. Louis. And it's like, it'll be more interesting if you run it direct. Don't cheat out on yourself on doing something interesting.
Oh, I finally found a clock.
Oh, the big clock?
Yeah, the one that actually changes time.
Oh, I didn't know it did that.
Yep.
Have you found the Jello yet, though?
No, I have not. But you know what they say, there's always room for Jello.
That's because it's squishy. You know, I'm going to kill myself later for not making this a bigger station. But if I don't do it now, it'll cost me a lot more later. Eesh. Bite the bullet, do it now. I've already had too many incidents where, you know, I turn around and the game upped the price on me by, you know, $10 million. So the guy who stopped by and followed me the other day is on, and I had a chance to pop over and thank him for the follow.
Mm-hmm.
He's busy chilling out, listening to his music, and didn't notice. As I thought, that's funny because I've done the same thing. You know. And that's the interesting part about this, because, you know, the thing that they tell people that are apparently doing this because they want to become stream billionaires is that, you know, you're not doing this to play a game, you're doing it to stream. It's like, yeah, I'm just here to play a game for the fun of it. You know, like I like shouting out, hey, what color should the bridge be? And having the 4 people that are currently, by the way, the 4 people that are currently viewing, could any of you type in chat anything right now? Anything. I hate you, shut up, you suck. Hang it up, anything. How about I love you? If you happen to be, yeah, and if you're my wife, type all of them. Anything. Well, you know, and then there's that goofy video that, you know, my middle child, the theatrical child, made me watch. You know, look, if one of you type something in chat, I'll eat a bowl of a spoon of mayonnaise. Like, that sort of goofiness of the world. And that is not far enough. No, it's not. Do it right. Damn it. Stupid do it right rules. I gotta back all the way out. Redo what I put down. And if I'm not careful, this thing will be in Davenport anyway. You know, while I'm trying to build my loop to come back around. So I watched a documentary about an amusement park in North Jersey yesterday called Action Park.
Oh, the one that got sued out of existence? Is that the one?
Are you familiar with this?
I saw that. I think I watched the same documentary, but I've watched it previously.
Yeah, it was
It's been on before.
very interesting.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I never heard of the place, you know. And, but I know that I've mentioned it to you before about Ski Mountain. Hey, to the 5 people in chat, first off, thank you so much for joining me. Happy September. Just to let you know, this is my birthday month. You know what would make me happy on my birthday? If any single one of you, just one of you, would type anything in chat. Just hit the period key and then hit enter. Something. I'm begging you, man. Type something in chat. I don't want you to like. I don't want you to subscribe. You can't send me money. I mean, you could if you wanted to go out of your way. Send it to me via Crowbar. He'll take his cut and, you know, but just a hello. Something, anything. The worst part is, I bet you that's my wife on 5 alt accounts on her computer just sitting up there. I'll drive that man crazy. He's not getting a single word out of me. Yeah, it's so we had our youngest spend the day with us today because the president's in town and her neighborhood was closed off for stuff. Kind of had to remind her, you know, I'm sure you've experienced it yourself. Streets are closed off for the president, man. Do not go near those streets. You know, it's never a pleasant thing. Because, you know, it's not a 15-minute thing.
No, you end up sitting there for an hour more sometimes.
Yeah, and in today's weather, you know, you're going to be sitting there for an hour and a half cranking that heater. Cranking the heater's outside, cranking that air conditioner inside. Yeah, that is a lot of work. I spun the map around and got lost. Where the hell am I? Des Moines. Okay, here we go. See, I just built it and I don't recognize it when I'm looking at it. Okay, train line. Des Moines, Upper Des Moines. The name of the station is not Upper Des Moines, it's Des Moines. How'd they come up with that name anyway? Des Moines.
Imagine it's probably French.
I don't know, but like the French traders have been, I mean, there were definitely French traders, and that was a French trader that discovered Milwaukee. I mean, that was the whole argument about whether people were in Chicago or Milwaukee and where the different ethnic groups went for traders. Same thing with Milwaukee and Green Bay. But I mean, did French traders come all the way down this far and inland?
They were all over the place.
My East Coast ignorance is showing when I say that. You're sitting there going, Des Moines right next door to Chicago, dude.
No, it's not. It's actually quite a ways away, but compared with New Jersey, yeah, it's kind of right next door to Chicago, but
we've had this conversation several times, and I tell you very clearly, the trip across Pennsylvania is not fun or pleasant. You know, and that's...
Yeah, it takes forever, doesn't it?
Well, again, that's the East Coast ignorance showing through, because, you know, for us to go to Florida, it's very simple. Every state takes 3 hours. Really, every state? Yeah. So you go from, you know, Philadelphia to New Jersey to Delaware and Maryland, and now you're at the Washington, D.C. drawbridge. Oh, wow, that's a lot of states. Yeah, you do that in 3 hours. It's like, well, that doesn't sound like every state 3 hours. And it's like, well, you know, we just kind of lumped them together because you blow through them so fast. And then you hit Virginia. Well, that's a real state. Yeah, 3 hours. Oh, well, what if I decide to go east and west across Virginia? 9. You know, there's just... And same thing with the Carolinas. They're 3. And then Georgia into Orlando, 3. You know, but like when we lived in South Florida, hey, we want to go down to, we want to go back home to South Florida. Cool. Welcome to Florida. You got 12 more hours to go. Like it's, you know, you can get to Orlando. It's a fun trip when you come into Jacksonville. But man, when you want to go down to South Florida and you're driving, Florida is not your friend. I don't know if I bought a train yet or not. don't want to throw a second train on here without any purpose. So the guy in Dead Poly wound up going with his group to the top of a mountain.
Okay. I'll bet you they went out to the island.
No, they were on the shore. They went to, I can't remember exactly where the island is.
There's a big island out in beyond the lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big island and it's got a mountain on it. I've been up to the top of that before. Imagine that's probably the one that they went to, because the other mountains all seem to be along the edge of the map, and if you go up there, it's like you get part way up and then
Yeah, this they definitely were able to get to the top.
mm-hmm.
You know, this line is far enough out. I'm going to put 2 trains on it. And I'm going to regret it as soon as I buy the second train. But this town's not... I didn't even put bus service in yet. I'm so getting ahead of myself. I think that's the beauty of doing this thing when there's other people on. By the way, of the 5 people that were on, we now have 4. I don't know if all 5 of them left and 4 different people come in. But to all of you still remaining, today is my unbirthday. So if you can type anything in chat from, you know, any keys or numbers on your key, anything, just take your keyboard and just go, Hulk type. I'd appreciate it. I'll consider it a personal gift, autographed just for me. But, yeah, it is easy to get distracted sometimes. All right, 1850, 40, bus, give us a pond. So you having any water rationing or shortages or anything going on?
Where I'm at? No.
Yeah.
Nope. Everything seems to be going just fine.
I was going to ask John how much his old neighbors are dealing with. Because I just watched another documentary on the Colorado River. That is not fine. But I'm sure I could find some counter opinion that says something like, it's no big deal and this is just cyclical or something. But, so I'm sitting here watching a documentary about the Colorado River, and Anna's telling me about the Kardashians were fined for watering their lawns. It's like, where's the big huge outrage then? Yeah, she's like, that'll never happen. They have fans. It's like, okay, whatever. Thanks for sharing that news story with me. Like I'm not in that demographic that, you know, there's a water problem going on and they're getting fined for watering their lawn. Oh my. Okay. Depot. It's not good. Is it going to fit in there? We could do this. Ooh, that'll look cool. Put the stub in first. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I kind of set myself up a system that if it's the 4 major cities, And to the person that just joined, thanks for joining us tonight. We're playing Transport Fever 2. We're talking with Crowbar about stupid shit that I come up with until he gets frustrated and walks away. It's called Every Day. But it's, if it's the major city, again, at the time of the 1860 census, then they get trams, and every other city gets buses. And I did it that way to make sure that I put trams down somewhere, because I have a historical, I just skip over them for some reason. Because like they're not that big of a deal until much later in the game. And then at that point, it's like, I'm not going to rip up my buses to put these tracks down. So I made it a point that those cities had trams, and then every city has clockwise, counterclockwise bus service. Unless it's especially if it, like here where it's like a major city, like a state capital. Because I have no way to know how big these cities are going to grow. So I'm just trying to cater to all of them equally. And then I have 3 different buildings for the depots or the bus terminals to make sure that, you know, when I go to the train stations, they all have a slightly different look to them. Because again, with these games, it's too easy to get monotonous. And then you lose interest. Four, 5, and bring it on around number 6. There we go. All right, check your lines. So our first grandchild learned to count to 6 today in school. Yeah, the number of letters in his name and all sorts of cool stuff like that. So that was kind of exciting. Man, this is nice looking. I mean, even if I do say so myself. Gotta put a siding or 2 on this route. And I could, because the way I'm playing the game is it's single track everywhere. Which is why I put sidings in, and then I have stations that have 2 and 4 tracks on them. So that I can, you know, the trains can pass each other.
Right.
I'm sure that individual that says, you didn't play on very hard mode, would probably complain about I have single track everywhere only. It's like, really? Here's 10 tracks side by side here. Yeah, but it's just it's a siding. You know, you can't have, be realistic. So we're picking up meat at the butcher shop tomorrow. Because tomorrow is a soccer game, or Saturday is a soccer game. So we're going down to the soccer game and we're bringing the cooler worth of meat products for the barbecue at the house afterwards. We get to use the cooler from the trip to Maine the other day. I'm hoping to leave it at the kid's house by accident. Come on. That's gotta work. It's a little too ugly. All right, 2 trains. Now, if you give it 2 trains, you got to give them 2 different names. I don't know what to call the second excursion. You know, it's one thing when it's the morning Zephyr, then it's the afternoon Zephyr, or the evening Zephyr. But what do you call the second train when one's the excursion? The Explorer. I read through a list of like 1,000 named train lines. It's amazing how many of them are called the exact same thing. Like the total lack of creativity in the rail industry for naming trains was quite shocking. Okay. Taking a train ride. Step 1, game music off. Done. Get ready to go to full speed. Put on the chill dance music.
I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. So let's be crazy, crazy. I'm tired of waiting, waiting, waiting,
Oh, that's right. I wanted to put fencing on the railroad tracks going through the city. You know, to keep the kids off the tracks. You know, because we care about kids getting on the tracks because it'll slow down our trains in 1870. All right, I'm using 5 out of 8 tracks in St. Louis so far. I'm not really sure I can send a train down to Fargo or Beaufort, Beaumont, Texas from here. Oh, that's right. Thursday night is your late gaming night usually.
Yeah.
Occasionally. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in riding anytime you set up a transport line the first time. Ride that thing all the way to the end because, you never know. It's just one simple signal missing somewhere. Cascades into a big problem that can bankrupt you.
Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chain up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go. Floating on the waves. We go bottoms up, we go all the way.
I didn't even notice that I picked up 2 passengers on the first train out.
We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face it another day. We go bottoms up. Shaking through my car, left me in the cold. Chained to what I know, drifter on the road, take it where I go. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go. Floating on the waves.
My worst train on this map does 9 kilometers an hour, and its worst point. Yeah, it's not a highlight of my track landing skills. It's again stupidity on my part because I didn't see it. I just didn't see it. I laid down the station at a spot where we pick up coal, and it picks up 203 units of coal and then turns around and climbs a hill. Well, it's just one of those things that if I had seen it, I would have come in from the other direction. And yeah, and again, self-imposed rule to make the game harder for me. Once I hit if I lay the track down and I'm working on it, I'll tear it up. But, you know, when I get to a point where I go, okay, that's good, you know, hey man, the ink is signed on the contract, it's been delivered, and I'm stuck with it. You know, and as long as it works, you know, I don't just rip it up and redo it willy-nilly. It's because otherwise, where's the challenge? Like right now, I've got this a very, you know, again, how interesting is train track? Oh, this is really interesting. This is, I'm stoked. You know.
Hey, you gotta be excited about something.
Yeah.
This piece of great
Well, and the song that's playing right now is Tears of Jupiter, which is this really, you know, a heavy metal sort of dance song. It's just funny to when that song comes up and I happen to be pulling into a station, because you just like zoom the camera back a little bit. It's just this like Billy Badass song of this train pulling into a station. Like you could just picture it being in some movie where, you know, the people are on the train waiting to come into town to kill the sheriff. It's just a funny piece of music timing wise sometimes. And it's like, well, you know, if you rip the tracks up, you'll never get that experience, because it's always, you know, it's the flaws that give it character. Perfect time, and a train just drove by over here. You would think that would happen more often, but no, it doesn't. Because I don't put 6 trains on the line carrying 6 cars. You know, I put one pulling 50 wagons. You know, it's a whole different style of gameplay. When a train goes by, it's like, oh, there's a train. I mean, I could do the 6 trains, but I mean, I can't afford it. The engines would bankrupt me, because you got to pay for the maintenance on the engines. Damn, I'm taking 30 people back to St. Louis. And I just missed, I got caught at one stop. Otherwise, I would have made it all the way from Des Moines back to St. Louis nonstop. Here comes the tally.
Mr. Tally
261,000. This train is profitable already on just its first trip.
Break out the champagne.
Well, no, because I put 2 trains on the line because I got lazy or greedy, and now when that second one comes in, she might be coming in empty.
Mm.
You know, the line is also not as far as I thought it was because the Kansas City line is 29 minutes.
Mm.
Okay, I thought the Des Moines line would be just as far. It turned out to be 14 minutes. There's quite a difference.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and I was going to route this train through Des Moines. So, and when I start pulling that iron out of Minnesota down to Gary, those are going to be long trips. And until I do it, I can't make steel, which means I can't make machine parts or consumer goods. All right, I think that's about it. I'm at 2.5 hours. Am I 2.5 hours? I'm at 2 hours and 19 minutes. I set out to do. Oh, here she comes. No, that's the St. James. I set out today's my goals for today were do a little bit of station detailing, which I did do, and just little pieces here and there, something to make them look more interesting every time you see them. I mean, you don't want to get carried away and lag the game out, but and I wanted to bring bricks in to 3 cities, and I brought bricks into none, and I didn't connect St. James or Des Moines with passenger service, but I did both of those. So yeah, I'm doing really good on my checklist of things to do today. Glad I went to the trouble to make one. I wonder how hard it would be to get these bricks out of here. Where is the brick factory? There she is. Oh, there it is, next to Kansas City. So the first thing I did was set up a truck route for carrying bricks from the brick factory into Kansas City, and then I was like, no one in Kansas City wants these bricks. I just made this stupid move of just assuming that where the brick factory was, the people next door wanted the bricks, and come to find out they don't. Apparently, they just steal them after work, put one in their pocket every day, and the foreman never notices, and it makes them stronger to do their job better. So maybe the company considers it a health plan option. I don't know. All sorts of options. But I gotta get bricks to St. James and Rolla, and then into St. Louis.
You mean Rolla, Missouri?
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah, my wife has kin there,
Mm.
which is right next to the St. James and the St. James Winery, which makes a very, very good sweet blend wine. It's like the late harvest wine. It's not a Riesling, but it is a very sweet blended wine.
Hmm.
Apparently, there's a big wine industry in Missouri. I would have never thought about it or known. I think some of those things are just dominated by some regions. It's like the Chicago coal industry, or not Chicago, but there is a Chicago coal industry. It's that one mine shaft at the museum besides an industry. It doesn't produce a lot, but it gets a lot of tourists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. It sure does.
But, they tell you in there's a ton of coal all underneath Illinois. Like that Borat movie. Our potassium is better than all the other potassiums. All right. I don't think I can bring these bricks in here quickly. Because first off, I don't have a station to bring them into. But I know where it's going to go. I'm going to have a train line to bring them in on. And the brick trains aren't actually that long. It's the stone trains to the brick factories that are very, very long. Because it takes one stone to make one brick. So you just assume that you bring in 200, stones, and you're going to get out 200 bricks, and it's like, not really, because you're sending them to 5 different places, and it just sort of somehow doesn't work out to be as many bricks as you were hoping for. This should be easier than I'm thinking. Have you been to Rolla?
Yeah, I've been through there a couple of different times. And it's Rolla.
Yeah. Yeah, Rolla.
Yeah, Rolla.
Or Rolla.
And that's not how those people from Missouri pronounce it.
I thought it was Missouri.
Yeah. I'm not from there, but I know how the people from there pronounce Rolla.
Yeah. Well, the next time the guy is on our Discord, because he is on our Discord, he's the her cousin that's the Sea of Thieves expert, and him and his brother are friggin' aces at Kerbal Space Program. Like the kind of guy that says, when I say, yeah, I've had 4 launches and all my Kerbals made it into orbit, and I can never bring them back down because, I'm out of fuel, and they just look at
lost in space.
Yeah, and they just look at it's like, and I'm like, they're not lost. I know right where they are in orbit over the planet, and they're like, well, why don't we just launch a rescue mission and we'll go up with this and that and grab them and bring them down and do this? And it's like, sir, I don't think you understand. It's just, I don't know how to do that. Because if I did, they wouldn't have gotten lost in the first place.
Yeah, probably not.
There's just a few elements in that game that just elude me. Ooh, railroad tickets. How much are we up to? Still in the 50 million range. I was hoping we'd hit 60 or 70 soon. But, I would think these bricks would be easy for me to get out of there. I mean, even if I can only bring it to one stop, I could run trucks from there. This should be easier than I'm thinking it. I just got to pick one of these 3 cities and just bite the bullet and say the bricks are coming in. Because they're going to come out of here, take this line. Does this go back?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, this line takes me right to St. James and the other town next to it. I should be able to handle both of these from the same station. I mean, that's how trains work, right? They just pull up in the middle of nowhere at 3 in the morning. The train stops, blows its whistle, throws some pallets of something on the ground, and just keeps on driving.
Seems that way.
You know, that's how they distribute water in California, especially in like the farmlands like Napa Valley. You know, you've got an allocation coming. They tell you that it's coming at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, next Tuesday or whatever. And you make sure you have your floodgate open and the floodgate closed going the other way, and then just whoosh, the water's yours. And woe betide the person that left their floodgate open and stole the water from you.
Hmm.
Isn't that a weird thing to think people order water and they're told that it's going to be there next Tuesday at 4 in the morning? Like you just think that water's always there. I'm going to put the station here. It'll be interesting. Ooh, I can convert this track into an express stop. I better be sure of that, because as soon as I cut this line, I start losing money. Like, lots of money. I'll wait for the train to come around one more time and then get through here. Because if I cut it too soon. Hmm. Where is that train? That's one of them. Where's the other one? She's inside St. Louis. Here she comes. I'm not currently paying anything extra for maintenance. The trains look at. I would like to pay the extra maintenance to make the trains look better and have less admissions, but no, we can't afford that. I'm happy with where I got these settings. You know, just challenging enough that I'm just barely making enough to stay afloat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because having $1 billion in the bank it takes away the fun of the game. It's the wrong one. No, it's the right one.
Okay.
No, it's the wrong one. Oh, these both have the same name. No wonder the confusion. I need the name for some kind of farm industry. We'll call this Hops Farm. Mr. Hooper's Family Hops Farm. There we go. Well, I guess it's just called Hooper's Farm. Because he ain't really going to call it Mr. Hooper's. Hooper's Farm. whoever Hooper is. I would think he's probably, next to Kermit, the most famous person on Sesame Street.
Could be.
Like, I think Maria was played by different people. Not sure how accurate that is, though. Again, that fact comes from Jim's book of made-up facts, but you never know. Come on, man, where is this train? All right, here she comes. I got to put down a full-length station because it's a cargo station and I need to make sure there's clearance for the trains. Normally I put down like a small dinky station and pay the penalty to the union with these slower loading times. But because I'm going to put this right in the middle of a couple of other trains driving through here, there's got to be enough room for the trains to get off to either side. Darn Teamsters, they catch up to you sooner or later.
Yeah, they always do.
That's one of the beauties of playing Tropico. They're actually called Teamsters and Stevedores. Wait, barley is a wheat product type thing, and hops is a flour, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Barley is a grain.
A grain. Okay. So as soon as this train pulls out of view, I am tearing up this track. This train. I love the sound on some of these trains when they like start up. Because especially the way I've got them configured, you can just tell that the thing has just gone. Oh, kill me now. You know. I mean, because I've seen people play this game, and they do not, they do not load the trains up with so many wagons that it can't move and then go, okay, take off one. See, they never saw the episode of Thomas where Mr. Topham Hatt had a whip. Oops. Cracking it on the back of the train. Get along. You can do it. All right, so the station's got to fit in between these two trees. That's my scientific measurement I'm using. I wait for the train to go by, and then I count the trees.
Whatever works, right?
Hey, it's not like I did something, sleazy, like actually put down 10 trees to use them as a measuring stick. I mean, that's because I just didn't think about it until just now. If I had, I would have. Oh my God, this station's a behemoth. Man. Line it up with this track. Right there. Okay. Say ouch. Because that is an oucher. Now I'm watching the train that needs this track pull into St. Louis. Because I'm trying to finish the track before she gets back here. And actually needs to get through here. That's sort of my goal. And I think I'm going to make it. All right, fix this here. And this here. All right, building the train, the truck depot. Damn autosave. I got it set for every half hour, but that's still too much. You know, I always put the train thing. I have a thing that lets me put a crane down. And I always put it on the outside of 3 stops. And it just occurred to me, why am I doing that? Why don't I put it in the middle so that the train can cover? Again, it's appearance thing, but still, you know. Entrance. Student access entrance. And an exit. Oh, train's coming? No, it's a passenger train. I want to see the train go through the station. Oh, here it comes. Let's see how things look. Man, I better get more use out of this station than just bricks. This thing is not going to pay for itself. I mean, now that I put it here, I know we'll get more use out of it, but still, it's definitely a white elephant out here in the middle of nowhere. But the 2 towns are right next to each other. So what are you doing in Dead Poly? You've killed the Banshee. You've killed the big guy. Have you soloed either of the bunkers yet?
No, I have not.
Have you tried to?
No, I have not. Haven't gone over there to do that yet. I suppose I should probably try that. I only have one of the bunker keys, though. I think it's number 11.
I think you just have to make a concerted effort to just go key hunting. You know, every morning, just hit all the spots. All right.
Excuse me.
There's the station. You can see the crane moving. Oh yeah, she blends right in. Nobody will even realize that. Let's just make sure the train fits. And plenty of room to spare. Okay. What the hell was that? I just got a pop-up that said, warning, make sure roll is connected to the street network. Like an actual box that just popped up. Like, what? What the hell was, that? That was not a... I've never seen that before.
Something new happened.
I'm sure it's just, I mean, the station wasn't connected to the road. It was just sitting here, but still to have it pop up and tell me that, I thought that was... Huh. Very weird. Mind your own business game.
Yeah.
That might have been for future expansion. You never know. All right. So now we need cargo stops and over here. Yeah, that's pretty good coverage. All right, and then we need one over here. All right. CC. Bravo. Safety yellow. Pick up here. Drop off in here. And pick up in here. And drop off over it. Now's the point where I check my lines. I find out that I put my entrances and exits in backwards. As you do. Nope, did it right this time. And the crowd went wild. All right, now how are we getting across this tracks here? underground here. Nope. Damn it. Game's not working with me to build cool things here today. I could have had a tunnel and a bridge. Not that much to ask. Okay, that's a dinkus bridge. Hey, speaking of dinkus, did you ever look at that dinkum? See if you'd be interested in it?
Mm-mm.
Try coming this way. And none of those are going to work. Come over here. Come up one. Nope, come up two. There we go. Alright. Just need a little bridge. Just something to get me over to here. Right. Now, be under this and over to here. Come on. Alright. Let's try and delete the track. See if that works. Get rid of this building. Alright, connect me from here to here. Got it. Okay, now come down a little bit. Without being doofus low. I think that'll do it. That is doofus light. I mean, it's still, I don't think it has to be that low. Tear that up. Do it again. Don't go down that low. Alright, now go down just one. Alright, now build the tracks. And look at that. Okay, now we can do a cool bridge. The blue one. That's no way. That puts its pillar right in the middle of the road. That won't pass quality control. Alright. That was the sound of the zoo dropping its bone upstairs. Look at that. That is... See, we've turned a simple little nothing into something interesting. Alright, now come down here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Grab the road. Oh, it does. Oh. Come out there, so turn up here. Now connect to this. It's a nice curve. Look at that. That is cool looking. Oh, now I've just connected the... Oh, I didn't even think about it. I just connected Rollins St. James by car. Man, that's yeah. Crap. I've been trying not to connect any city with any other city by car. I could unconnect it, but apparently I've just now spent $10 million on a train station that services the two people with the same. See, that's called not turning around and looking to the left for what you're doing when you're working on the right. It's apparently a pattern that I do. All right, fill this in. All right, let's go a little bit. Yeah, just clean this up. All right. Smooth this out. All right. We are ready to bring bricks in.
Bring on the bricks.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 2 truck services. We've got a station for the bricks to come in. And then I am servicing all 3 cities with bricks with a single train. Yeah, I'm going to bring the bricks down here to the brewery because I haven't built the other station yet. Although I could put the other station in right now. I could put it right here. Yeah, I could put the other station in right here. And the, that's not straight enough. Yeah, the station's going to be so long that it's going to bend the track. I have to, let's see, 2 tracks wide. Put the stop over here. About there. I think I can do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Let's go. What's the worst can happen? I'll just be sitting here for hours going, God damn. Technically, that is the absolute worst that can happen. Because that would suck. Because I'd be sitting here trying to figure out what I messed up. Alright, put the station in. Like right here. Alright, bring these guys in. That's still good. I'd buy that. Alright, now. They gotta then get over to that station. And that's the problem. Do I walk them all the way through? You know, I had this conversation like an hour ago. That eventually I was gonna, oh, that doesn't fit. Damn it. Yeah. That sucks. I gotta tear up a lot of stuff in here to get out of here. Well, I'm not double tracking through the city because we don't double track. But I was at least hoping to have the train bypass around the brewery. And that gets a little ugly. Well, then ugly it is. I'll fix it. By doing this. Now, bring that over. Come on, get in there. There you go. Give me a signal. 2 of them. Can't put a signal there. Right there. There we go. Tricks. Come on. I tried to make a switch, a diamond on a curve, and the game's gonna fight me. All right, let's try it now. Perfect. First time. All right, now we're here. And we're gonna go up to that. Oh, that looked perfect. Now the place looks even more like a freaking train yard. Okay, you're here. You're here. That's good. Okay. Now, give me a brick train, new line, and we're going to call it the Kansas City Stone and Brick Company, St. Louis. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna hit it for the evening.
You're having a good night. Well, you have a good night, sir. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate
right.
chatting.
You bet. Talk to you tomorrow.
Well, have a good night.
Thanks. Good night.
All right. One. The big place here. You're stopping at 2. I mean, that's would normally be an express stop, but that's where you're going to stop. We're fine with that. All right, now let's bring it into town. Red for bricks, easier to see. Come on down all the way. And stop off right here. There we go. Dutchtown South. Or we're going to call you the South Chicago Freight Yards. Well, this isn't Chicago, so you are the Dutchtown Freight Yard. Okay, now who needs bricks? Well, lots of people. Let's get some road in here. Now, let's get over here. And let's hook up with this guy. Give me straight. And straight. All right, now we need a truck stop. You know, we'll expand it as we grow. But it doesn't need to be that big in the beginning. Why not just make it bigger? We know it's going to be bigger. Because it's going to cost us money. That's why. All right. Configure. Let's get rid of this. Give us an in. Now that would be the out. Yeah, this side's the in. Okay, get rid of this. And give us the crane. All right, hook us up to the streets. Because we're going out. Now we're coming in. Okay. Hook this guy up just in case. Connect up. Why not? Because it's something weird over there. There we go. Alright, plenty of room for the town to grow. Okay, now we need city cargo, St. Louis. City cargo, St. Louis, construction materials. They're bricks. Okay, city cargo, St. Louis. Safety construction yellow. Come here. And then go. Who wants the bricks? There's somebody in the St. Louis area. Yeah, but do we have a truck stop that covers it? I think it's this guy. Let's just double check. Give me truck stop buildings. Where are the bricks? The bricks are all the way over there. We're not even close. Okay. Oh, that guy definitely meets at St. Louis downtown. All right, let's do that. Manage the line. Get rid of Dutchtown. Take us over to St. Louis downtown. There she is. Okay. Now, let's put 5 coaches on that. Coaches. 5 of these carriages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we know the bricks are just going to start pouring in. All right, St. Louis bricks. Okay. Make sure we got. Did we put trucks on these lines up here? I bet we didn't. No, we didn't. Damn it, we almost. You know, let's try and get everything fixed before we get on the train. All right, give me vehicles. Give me 8 of these things. And put 4 each way. 4 going to Rolla. And 4 going to St. James. Okay. Now, we've got our construction. We got our train line. We just now need a train. Let's build it. All right. Build us a train. She's traveling mostly on flat. I don't know. But you just bought it the wrong color. Okay. That's the wrong color. Buy the caboose while we're here. Caboose. 1. There you go. 1 caboose. All right. Let's see. Trains tonight. We did new trains. New trains tonight. Passenger to Des Moines. Passenger to St. James. And now a 3 city brick train. Yeah, so we've gotten our 3 trains in for the night. All right, cargo. Brick. Bricks are flat cars. Yes, they are. All right. We're just going to go straight for 105, are we? Yeah, we are. And your caboose is away in the wrong place. You know, if we buy the train and then go back into the freight yard, into the depot, all we have to do is drop it down 1 and then lift it back up, and it puts us to the back. Well, next time, don't buy it first. All right. This is going to be... This brick coming. St. Louis. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is a Mopac train. This is Missouri Pacific 7427. You know, we almost mislabeled our train. Yeah, freight trains are numbered. It's passenger trains that are named. All right. Game music off. Check. Game ready to go. Check. Clams for the newlyweds. Clams for the newlyweds. I still don't know the lyrics of the song, but I love the song.
I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. So let's be crazy, crazy. I'm tired of waiting, 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 I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. So let's be crazy, crazy. I'm tired of waiting, waiting, waiting,
I gotta put a few more songs in this queue. This is the long trip to Kansas City. We gotta put some farms and stuff out here. Whoa, Kimasabi, where are you going? We did not plan this well. Yeah, no, we didn't. All right, let's get him out of here safely for the first part. We can do a lot better than that. That looks crappy.
Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chain up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go. Floating on the waves. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face it another day. We go bottoms up. In my soul, shaking through my car, left me in the cold. Chained to what I know, drifter on the road, take it where I go. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go.
It's not better at all.
On the way.
It's making a turn here.
When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face it another day. We go bottoms up. We go bottoms up. And face it another day. We go bottoms up.
So far, our speed hasn't been that bad. Nope. That's a little... not a big deal. You know, this station so far is really our only junction on this line. See, and that guy'd have to wait. She'd have to wait all the way from when we pull out of the brick factory almost. All right, let's see how much money we bring in and how many bricks we drop off. We're carrying 49. Not doing bad. Okay, why are we waiting? Yeah, see, we shouldn't be waiting for her. The problem is we're single track.
Wanna feel the heat, yeah. Wanna feel the heat. Wanna feel the heat. Yeah. Wanna feel the heat, yeah. Wanna feel the heat. Wanna feel the heat. Wanna feel the heat, yeah. Wanna feel the heat. Wanna feel the heat. Yeah. Wanna feel the heat, yeah.
I'm not saying we could take this to 203, but I mean 150. Have to see how many bricks are waiting for us when we get back, though. She handled that just fine. Although, you know, if we raise that and lower this one. Oh, wait, she should be able to deliver at either of these stations. Yep. Hey, good numbers. Let's see how this looks. That turned out pretty cool. Problems with that at all. Okay, what are we stopping for? Stop for that guy. See, we should be stopping up here. Look at that. See, we're overspending. We're going to be careful here. needed it. We needed the bypass. It's given us the sidings on each side. That's okay. No one comes back down this way. We're waiting for him to clear. What are we waiting for? To spend the money on it, but we gotta build a siding. I mean, this is... See, we're having to wait for this guy. It's because this is a supply track. The siding's gonna cost us 75 grand. Remember that number. Come on, man, it's 5 times 6. Lost a full head of steam there. Coming to a dead stop because of that. Granted, we're slowing down here, but I think we've done a little better. Alright, here's the new siding. Should take us down to the... Yeah, we were out on the same line as the lumber, as the logs to the sawmill, down to the machine shop. Look at all those beautiful bricks. We're underwater. Go slow. That made it worse. That made it worse. We're not borrowing that much. Unless a big deposit comes in the next 3 seconds. Do you want to borrow? No, I do not. No, I do not. Holy crap, I had a loan this whole time. I forgot about it. We're going to get that paid down. We do not want to be carrying loans. now. Yep.
I would do anything just to get you back again.
See, and now we're clear to get on the main here and get off of it.
At all. I know I'm not innocent. You deserve a better man. Let me just hold your hand.
So to the 6 of you that are currently watching, again, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, backseat driving, anything, all welcome, appreciate it. Feel free. If anybody needs a tour to catch up or anything, holler. I don't care about you, him. I don't care about what has been.
I only care about your soft skin. 'Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. 'Cause we're still sleeping in my head.
Boom, off we go. Alright, next stop, the siding. Well, the tunnel. And then the siding.
There's a new part of me, part I want you to see.
21, 20, 18, 17,
I know
16,
you can try to find yourself
14, 13.
like you love somebody.
Come on, man. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Buckle up. 14, we're on our way. Oh, oh,
I wanna take you out,
whoa, oh,
show you what I'm all about.
oh, oh.
Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. 'Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. 'Cause we're still sleeping in my head.
Sleeping in my. Yeah, I know they use this for a closer because it's a great song. But that's why it's in the rotation. But yeah, I need to get more songs in this playlist. I love that we're following that other one out of here that close. this load.
It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space.
This thing's working fine. It's profitable. I've seen at least one spot that needs a second. When she merges onto the main, you run out of the tunnel.
Tells me to stop, but there is nothing I can do now. When I'm with you, I lose myself. I feel good. Oh, yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space.
Bleeding a lot of speed there. Still bleeding. I mean, if anything, we should buy another engine and a few cars and balance it out. Alright, folks. Where are we at? We're at almost 4 hours. Holy cow.
I'm tired of waiting.
Well, I mean, we accomplished quite a bit today. Oh, crap, I wanted to see that dollar sign. I missed it. Damn it. Well, we know how much it is. It's right here. I mean, it's 700K just in there. And we still have how many bricks left? We got half of our load. I mean, this is a profitable run. So the 3 bricks train, it said 3 trains for bricks. Yeah, I didn't know. This is way more, well, this is not going to work once St. Louis is full built up. No, but it's a start. And that hump there, that needs to be a track and a bridge. I get you. Hey, look at that. Sick. Let's pay off the loan. I can't believe I had a loan this whole time. I didn't even notice it. That is not mine. Alright, so we got $1.5 million loan to pay off. We got a $1 million loan to pay off. And come on, man, say it. Are we ready to change the clock? I guess we are. Alright, next episode we'll move the clock. Are we going back down to New Orleans? Well, I mean, what else is there to do around here? I mean, we've got, the city's growing. So we've definitely done a good job around St. Louis. We've connected up several places. You didn't hook up Cape Girardeau by ferry. Well, alright, we can do that. Anybody else? No. I would say let's just get the Cape Girardeau ferry going. And then we'll advance the clock. And we'll be back in St. Louis. Are we going to St. Louis, or are we going to Opelousas and setting up the oil industry? those trains are going to be heavy. Yes, they are. And, well, they're going to be heavy. So you've said that. And it might be nice to have another engine upgrade pole. Oh, you missed it. Uber, click faster. Sorry, the smoke got my eyes. No, click too soon. There you go. $500,000 note. Oh, look at that. Debt free. There you go. Ended the episode the way we should. Debt free. Alright, so Cape Girardeau ferry service into St. Louis. And then just do a look around. I don't see anything. And are we at least going to get a passenger train still with us? I don't know. We have to see how well St. Louis is doing compared to those people. Ain't going to ride a train all the way to St. Louis. I don't know where they're going to ride a train to, because it is a distance. Well, I guess Cape Girardeau Ferry. Advance the clock. Okay. And then we're in New Orleans. We'll start seeing what we can do down there to add additional freight. And this is our screenshot for next